What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gormy, and today we are going into Season 3 of the Hartford Whalers franchise. Now, where we left off was we brought in a bunch of players through the offseason. We had to make some trades to fill some spots. We have a new coach. The future is looking bright. Now, we did realize we basically have a 2-year window to win with the team that we currently have before we have to sign some players that are going to have very bright futures for us. 2 big contracts, and we'll have to move some older players out, bring some newer players in. But we also left off on having to trade Ryan Strome. I ended up doing so, and let me tell you, the player that we got, holy crap, was it a phenomenal deal. And I cannot wait to see what our second line does. So without further ado, let's see who's going to be sliding into that second line center role. The player that will be sliding in on the second line for us alongside Lawson Crouse and Cole Caulfield is Trevor Zegras. I can't believe we were able to pull off this deal. I did have to give up a little bit to get him, but it is definitely worth it. Now, his stats, crazy good. Now, yes, his shooting accuracy could be better, but I think he's going to do just fine. His faceoffs also could be a little bit better, but they will improve throughout the season. His speed will most definitely improve. His puck skills are great. His senses are great. His defensive awareness is great as well. So definitely looking forward to what Trevor Zegras can do. He has all green. So really, I had an idea, and if Lawson Crouse doesn't work out, there is a power forward I have in mind that I could trade for. Would I trade for him this season? Most likely, but it would be around the trade deadline. So hopefully, I'm hoping that this line works out. Cole Caulfield, Trevor Zegras, Lawson Crouse. I think that'll be a lot of fun to see what these guys can do. But really looking forward to seeing what the dynamic duo of Cole Caulfield and Trevor Zegras can do together. And he is on the power play as well. So, I mean, having Jake Bean, Willie Nylander, Byfield, Caulfield, Zegras on a power play, that is deadly. So, definitely looking forward to what they can do. And, I mean, this team, the season looks like it's going to be a pretty good one. I am hoping that it is going to be a good one, as our first line has a +5. Very solid group there. Our second line has a +3. Very solid group there. Our two-way forwards finally have a +1. And they, I mean, Sorelli and Roslovic have been pretty solid, and now they have a scorer with them in David Perron, so he should be a great addition to that line. And then we have got Austin Wagner once again, and Andrew Shaw with Dustin Brown. So, I mean, I definitely have confidence in the grinder line as well. And then on defense, we've got Vince Brodziak with Rasmus Ristolainen, Jake Bean with Colton Parayko, and Vladislav Gavrikov with Ben Hutton. And in net, we have got Mackenzie Blackwood and Philip Gustafson. So really looking forward to seeing what this team can do. Now, I was not able to move out Hosang or Sprong, so they're going to be our scratches. If we get injuries, they will come in and fill those places that need filling. But with the AHL, we have a very solid group, and I'm really interested to see what Rickard Ledikainen, Trent Frederick, and Rodion Amirov can do, because I think if they really gel well and have some good growth, if the two-way forward line doesn't work out, or if I end up having to move them out in 2 seasons, I would like this line of Ledikainen, Frederick, and Amirov to be our third line. It's a playmaker, power forward, sniper, and I really think that it would be a very solid line. Now, Emil Benstrom, Peyton Krebs, Nicholas Baptiste, once again, another solid line that can do the exact same thing that these 3 can do. So we will see what happens when the time comes. But definitely looking forward to seeing what both groups can do. And, I mean, Liam Lander is going to be able to play with Jacob Zaboral. I mean, the AHL looking very solid. And we've got Vitek Vanacek down here at Linus Soderstrom. So, very confident in what the AHL and NHL teams can do. But now, let's get into the regular season. All right, so here we are, beginning of the season. We went 6-1 during our preseason, so happy with that. But What I'm going to do once again, like we did last season, is simulate the first month so that we can see what we do, and then we will catch back up towards the beginning of January, either at the end of December or January 1st, and then we will simulate up until the trade deadline, see if we need to make any moves. If we do, we will, and then from that point, if we make the playoffs, we will go over what possibilities we could have come playoffs. Now, with this, we are 4-5-1. Once again, a rocky start. I do think it'll be because of everyone having to get used to each other, because we have a lot of new players in. But it's good seeing that Zegras and Caulfield both over a point per game. Love seeing that. The first line definitely need them to get their plus minus better. But I mean, everyone, it looks like they're contributing goalie wise. All right, Gustafson definitely needs to improve. Blackwood once again doing his job, but Gustafson definitely needs to step it up big time. But next time you will see me is at the beginning of January. All right, so we're here January 1st. We were on a roll for a little bit, but we need to be more consistent. Now, Cole Caulfield doing great for us. I have taken a peek at stats. Cole Caulfield is playing incredible. Willie Nylander, almost a point per game. Same with Zegras. Everyone else kind of needs to step it up. Now, Lawson Crouse, I think I am going to end up making that trade for the power forward that I want to acquire for us. He is younger, and I think that he would definitely fit the second line better. Maybe even give it a +5, and if so, that'll be absolutely incredible for us. Now, backup-wise, Whitfield, Gustafson, his numbers are better. If he can get to what Blackwood is doing, we have two goalies that have a .910, and I would like their goals against to go down a little bit. If we can get that, I'll be happy. But we definitely need the goaltending to be more consistent. We need more consistent scoring throughout the team. Now, I'm going to probably simulate up until the trade deadline here. See if Lawson Crouse picks up his game. If I make a deal before the trade deadline, it would most likely be at probably this Islanders game right here, February 19th, after that Detroit game. That's probably when I would make a move. And I may make a move for a backup goalie. It all depends. But I definitely think that I am going to be bringing in the power forward that I feel will definitely fit the second line better and will amplify the scoring in the team. All right, so Lawson Crouse, his point production definitely went up a little bit, but I still feel that if I bring in Anthony Mantha, the point production will definitely go up, because, I mean, Anthony Mantha, so Lawson Crouse has got, let it load, he's got 26 points in 58 games. Mantha has got 34 in 58 games. So, yes, he doesn't have a whole lot more, but he is still producing at a higher rate. Now, I'm surprised that Mantha's value is so low, and I think that this would be an absolute steal of a trade for us. Yes, we'll be paying about $1.6 million more to have Mantha, but it's for the same duration, and then we would have to reevaluate on if he is going to be a part of the future or not, because we were going to have to do that with Lawson Crouse and multiple other players anyways. So I'm going to see if they will take Lawson Crouse for Mantha and a fourth. See if it goes through. It did not. Maybe for Mantha and a fifth? Maybe a fifth will... Yeah. Sweet. So we've got Anthony Mantha and a 5th round pick for Lawson Crouse. That is... I like that a lot. And what do you know? +5 on our top 2 lines now. That is absolutely absurd. So our second line now is going to be Anthony Mantha, Trevor Zegras, and Cole Caulfield, which arguably is better than the top line. Because Quentin Byfield, he is having a down rookie year, but Cole Caulfield's rookie year, absolutely incredible so far. He's most likely going to win Rookie of the Year. Now, do I have him up here? I do not. But he is on the second line power play. All right, so that is going to be the only deal that I make because Gustafson's numbers have gone up. And right now, we are in second. We are in second in the Atlantic. Now, it's going to be really hard to catch Lightning. I don't think we are going to be able to catch them whatsoever. But it is a tight race between us, the Maple Leafs, the Bruins, and the Panthers. So basically, we need to make sure that we stay ahead of all three of them. I definitely have the confidence in us to do so. So I will most likely see you guys towards the end of the season, probably around, I'd say, this Rangers game, and then we will go over what we have done this season while we simulate through those last 5. All right, folks, so we're here 5 games before the end of the season. We are 49-28. We are definitely making the playoffs. We're at 106 points. We actually have gotten pretty close to the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the reason why is because ever since we have gotten Mantha, we have been on fire. Currently, we are on a 13-game win streak. After that trade, we ended up losing 1 game, and it was to Winnipeg. So that is absolutely absurd. And Mantha was on, what, 34 points, I believe? He was on 34 points with Detroit. And he comes here, and he is now on 64. So definitely a good trade for us. Jake DeBrusk has 66. Zegras with 77. Nylander with 81. Caulfield with 88. Caulfield's actually up there along with Nylander for the most points in the league. I think Caulfield's in 4th currently. And he is like 3rd in goal scoring. Actually, no, 4th in goal scoring. Matt Boldy, Kane, and Draisaitl are ahead of him. But Cole Caulfield, I've already checked. He is without a doubt going to win Rookie of the Year. And the runner-up was Trevor Zegras. And also on that list was Quentin Byfield. Now, around the trade deadline, Quentin Byfield was only on like 20-something points. He's now at 45 points. So this run that they've had, just everyone took off. And it's at the right moment. We definitely needed them to. And what I love, the 4th line works. They click. David Perron will most likely be coming back for another season unless he retires, because he has 44, Sorelli with 43, Roslovic with 41. That is exactly what I want from a 3rd line. And then defensively, I mean, Rasmus Ristolainen, definitely the top point producer defensively. But then we've got Jake Bean with 26, same with Brodziak. Andrew Shaw and Brown down here with 19. They hopefully will both hit 20. Hutton on 18, Gavrikov with 15, Parayko with 14, and Wagner with 14. So, I mean, really, everyone's done their job and done exactly what we needed them to do. And Gustafson turned it around. He got to a .910. Blackwood, .917. Both their goals against average went down. Blackwood is almost at a 2.5, and Gustafson has worked his way down from the 2.9 to a 2.7. So we'll definitely take this. I really like what the team has been able to do, and I'm very, very happy that with all the changes that we made, it really paid out for us. Because honestly, I wasn't sure what we were going to get, especially with that rocky start. But I mean, it's already proved that what we did, that they were the right moves. And I mean, with that Anthony Mantha trade, that's proving to be a steal. Now, I have not checked what Lawson Krause has done for Detroit. I probably will here in a moment. But I mean, it really, really was incredible. And we just got a 15-game winning streak snapped, and then we lose 3 times in a row. So hopefully that doesn't carry into the playoffs. But we had a 51-win season. Definitely will take that. Cole Caulfield, 2 shy of 50 in his rookie season. That's crazy. He had 91. Nylander with 88. Zegras with 83. Big assist guy. DeBrusk with 70. Mantha with 66. Ristolainen finished with 54, so he got actually quite a few points right there. Byfield with 50. The third line, all in the 40s. I cannot ask for much more. And Shaw and Brown both got to 20. So definitely very happy with what we got. And then goalie-wise, Blackwood with 41 wins, .914, Gustafson .911. Very solid all around. Damn, I meant to check Lawson Krause. Give me one moment here, and I will go check Lawson Krause. So that trade ended up being a steal for us. Lawson Krause only went from 26 to 32, and we got Anthony Mantha to go from 34 to 66. And we got a pick. So, I mean, I could not ask for much more. That was great business that we did with Detroit. Very happy with what we did all around. I mean, it was a great season. Like I said, rocky start, kind of scary. But Cole Caulfield, rookie year, 91 points, and he's in the top 10. And then you go to goal scoring, and he finished in 4th. Like, absolutely absurd. You go to rookie skaters, and by far was the best rookie, followed by Trevor Zegras. And then Quentin Byfield, who was down here, by the way, found a way to get in and be number 5. So, I mean, we definitely had a great year, especially for our young guns. But really looking forward to what this team will do in the playoffs. It is probably going to be done, I'd say around Wednesday this week. I will do the playoffs for Hartford just because I've got LG coming up. But thank you for tuning in for this video. That is going to do it. Really excited with what this team is going to be doing in the future. And I mean, this team, it's a unit. We've got 2 lines with +5 overalls now. Very happy with that. So really looking forward to what we can do in the playoffs. But until then, please do not leave without leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. I will be linking my Twitch and socials down below. So if you guys would like to check those out, feel free to do so. And until next time, have a good one. Bye.